Okay, so I have my knife washed up here. This is the knife that I'm going to be using. Let me get the camera a little bit more. This is the knife I'm going to be using right here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take it like this. And right there we got all of that skin on there that needs to come off. So what I'm going to do is you take your knife and you want to go pinch right up under this skin. And you want to come back this way like that. Tear it up. Like that. The cat's back there hollering. He probably wants some food. And then you want to take it and you just want to slowly go down it and try to get all of this white looking tough skin off of it, or else you will not even be able hardly to chew it. So that's what I'm doing. Like that skin like that, that's no good, so just throw that. I use it for crawfish traps, and y'all can use it for whatever. You can leave it on there and eat it, but it'd be really tough if you don't. So this is why I'm taking it off now. It's actually kind of hard. This deer meat's been sitting in the refrigerator overnight, and it's not really easy yet to take off that old hard skin. I'm getting it pretty good now. Sometimes it'll just peel right off, which is what it's kind of doing now, but I'm kind of cutting it a little bit as I'm going along. This is just like I said, it's going to be made out of some, it's going to be made for steaks. I ain't a professional at this. I just do this for fun. I like deer hunt, so I go out and I kill a couple deer a year, get them processed, take them to the processor. Or sometimes I even just clean them at our house, tag them, clean them at our house, and I get the meat off of them and make jerky and such thing as that. Yeah, this skin is really tough, and it's hard to get it. One thing never do, I got a cut last night from whenever I was skinning this deer, and so I wasn't paying attention trying to cut myself, and I went in the house and ate some cabbage, and I spilled apple cider vinegar on it, and I learned something then, because it burned like they took a razor blade and shredded my fingers. Try and get all this meat off. I'll pick y'all up after I get all this gooey stuff off of it. Okay, so we got most of this stuff off. This is all I'm really going to worry about. A little bit here and there. We got to still get off. What we're going to do is you lay it out like this. And this was out of a medium-sized doe. She looked really big by 200 yards away. I shot her. So what you're going to do is you want to split it in half. The tenderloin in half. No, this is the backstrap, not the tenderloin. Then you want to take it and you want to cut it up like this, and about that big, and that'll make a perfect little steak right there. About that big of a chunk right there, and that'll make a good little steak. Go ahead and throw it in my bucket down there that I got this already. Like that, got cut up. Do that, the same thing over and over again. You know what? Half of this I screwed up this one. Messed it up. Can y'all hear the cats purring? So you just like that, cut it out in chunks. More chunks. That one's a little bit of a small snake. This would be like steak bites right here. That's about like steak bites. Sorry, it's kind of wobbly. I'm cutting it on an old board. As y'all can tell, I'm not sure what type of board this is. Just an old board. Get all the old gunk off of there. Usually I just use the back of my knife and scrape it off. I know I'll pick y'all up because I got to cut some of the stuff off of the jerky bone, so I'll pick y'all up after I do all that. Okay, so right here we have a piece off of the back thigh. I sort of shot the deer in the back thigh, so I didn't get really much off of them hams. But we see all right here, all the blood looking stuff right there. Got a cat jumping up here. Got to get the cat off real quick. Let's go try to eat all the meat. I need to cut all this blood stuff off right here. This is going to be an aggravating job. And then I got a cat trying to get up here and get my meat. My cat make more mess. Sorry, I got to clean up the mess real quick. Alright, so I got most of that blood cleaned up, as y'all can see from there. I still got a little bit on there, but I ain't going to worry about that right now. See, right here we have a little piece that I've already kind of did that. I got to just going to scrape that last little bit of blood off right here. Then you're going to take it. I'm just going to hold it like this. This is how I do it. Y'all can do it a whole different ways, but I use a knife. I don't use a one of those things that slices it. A meat slicer. You want to take it and you want to try to get as thin as you can with your knife blade. It's kind of hard like that. That's not really all that thin, but that'd make a good piece of jerky right there. Right there's a good piece. You're going to take that. I'll set that down in the bucket. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut this piece down, straight down the middle of it like that. This right here is going to be kind of a thick piece right there. It's kind of a thick piece. I'm going to cut it down again. That way I can get it a little thinner. Alright there. Right there. That's good meat right there. Now moving on to this. So what you want to do is you want to cut it diagonal like this. And you want to take it and rinse your meat off a little bit because all that blood in the inside of it. And then again, if you let it sit in the refrigerator for a couple days, it won't have near as much blood as this one has. It'll end up drying out. But I just do mine like this and cut it up the next day so I don't got to worry about it again. Right there we are, you got a piece of jerky right there. Sorry about me for us right there. That's what you want, little thin pieces. Got a little bit of blood on there. It's also raining outside. And I got the I still got that on. Sorry I messed up the camera a little bit. Don't want no blood stuff getting on there. That's that. You can just take it, do the same thing again. Slice it up real smooth like that. Go ahead and hurry up, get this done pretty quick here. I'm taking too long. All I'm doing is really talking. Let's talk and more work. Right there, that's a pretty bad piece. I kind of botched that one up, but I can't help it. The piece of skin there, that's what you want. Throwing that right in there. Just like that. Oh, it's kind of a thick piece. If you use a meat slicer, you can get it way thinner than what I'm getting it. You can have it like really thin. But I'm just kind of doing it with this, so it's easier with the meat slicer, but you also have to clean up more than you do with this. So I just use this is what I've been using. I used to use a meat slicer, but now I do this. And also, if y'all have any video ideas that y'all want me to do, comment them down below, and I'll make sure to do one of those if I can. Y'all get to decide what y'all want me to do. And yeah, let's try to reach I don't know. I want to try to get at least 10-15 subscribers within the next 3 weeks, maybe, whenever this video is posted in the next 3 weeks, which is to be posted today. So I'm gonna try to get at least that many views. Deer season's out, so I was lucky to get this one today. I'm gonna try to get 15 subscribers by the next month or in about the next 2 weeks. So if y'all could do that, that'd be great. I was done with this piece here. So anyways, this is what you want to do. Just like that. And I'm not going to do no more. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off unless y'all want to see me do a little bit more of it. Let's go ahead and, you know, I'll show y'all cutting the shoulder. Cutting off the shoulder real quick. Got that shoulder down in here in the bucket. Got to find them. Here's the shoulder. There's not much meat on the shoulder, but it's a little bit. And as y'all can see, there's a bunch of blood on there. Got to get all the hair off. You don't want hair in your jerky. I did that the other day too, and it did not turn out good. Anyways, so this is about your standard shoulder right here, unless you kill a bigger deer. But this was a medium-sized one, so don't really worry about that. So what you want to do is you want to stand it up like this. That's how I do it. I'll take it. You fall it down the bones. Well, you can't really do it with the shoulder. I'll do it with that. But you want to go like that. Then come back down. It's actually more tougher than you think on a shoulder. On the back hams, it's way more easier, and this meat is ice cold. I'm about to throw my shoulder off of the table. Or the board. So what you want something like that. That's a good chunk off of the shoulder. And then there's right there, you can see where I took that off. Then you want to take it and find where the bone is. The bone's right there, so I can get a little bit more off of here. And that'll make a good jerky piece right there. And then you want to find the back of it like that. You want to kind of spread it out. Go down right there, twist it, your knife, and then I'm hitting another bone right there. You come up across the bones like that. There's a piece of meat right there that you need to cut. Then you'll come right here, take that piece off. There's a little bit of meat up there. A bone to, yep. That's the spatula, I think it's called. There's a little bit more meat, you know, here and there. On the front shoulder, you don't really got much meat, so you can't really do much with that. And that's about all you're really going to get off of it. That's what I just gotten. I'm going to go ahead and trim a little bit of this off right here. It's got fat on it. Cut that off right there. Throw that in the bucket. And this right here is just going to go to in the woods, and I'm not really sure. I'll probably give it to my dog. He'll eat it. So yeah, that's what I do with it. See right there, you got a little bit of fur or hair on there is what you want to call it. Right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put y'all away, and I'm gonna do the rest. Wash my hands off real quick. I'm gonna do the rest, and that's it. And that's how that's how I make jerky out of a deer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.